Yo, what's up, everybody? How are we doing today? I'm coming back to you guys with a really quick one. Surrounded by sharks. You know what I'm saying? Saw the thumbnail, you saw the title was not. I was just thinking because I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of information was not. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to certain people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything unless I'm attacked first. So surrounded by sharks can go into a couple different meanings. One meaning of it could be that, you know, you're surrounding yourself with people that you know that are dangerous, that will know that will bite you, that will know that is, will have the opportunity, if they had the opportunity to do something to you, they will and harm you. That can be one meaning. Another meaning is that you purposely surround yourself with these people so that you feel protected, you feel protection, you feel the sense of security. So, what you do is you continue to chum the water with the bloody dead carcasses of other animals and mammals in order for them to stay around you. So, you're giving them what they want in order for them to stay around you to keep them where you think they need to be to protect you from what's going on. The reality actually is that regardless of what you do, what you're doing, how you're doing it, that, you know, either way, you're surrounding yourself with dangerous people, be it for that they're around you because they're drawn to you, they're drawn to the energy that you put out there, which is similar to theirs, or they're surrounded by you or attracted to you, I should say, because of what it is that you're giving them. Now, I'll always say, you guys, that I will always protect myself, regardless how hard I need to go to protect myself and what I need to do to protect myself or what's not. But this channel was not made up of all this beef and strife and nonsense and conflict, although I'm not afraid of it either. I'm looking at the things. What's up, maybe it's Ree? How you doing, sweetheart? I'm looking at the things that's going on. I'm watching the people that's involved. I'm watching people who are inserting themselves into certain things, and people who are just attacking people for no reason whatsoever. What's up, Liz? How you doing, baby? And I'm wondering, what is it that you're trying to do? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Why is it that you are out here knowingly just attacking people for no good reason but to attack someone? Why are you trying to dredge up things that doesn't need to be dredged up? What's your purpose? Why is your purpose? If you are meant, yes, we're afternoon. We're afternoon. Yes, we're back this afternoon. Just for a quick one though, because I have to leave for work in a minute. And this is going to take place of my going to work video. So let's do it now. I want to be live with you guys. But why is it that you are doing what you're doing? Why is it that you are trying to put 20 on 10? People are going extremely hard, doing a lot of different extreme things for what? Attention, for subscribership, for content, I guess. See, all these questions run through my mind because I don't understand exactly what's going on right now and why is it going on this way. Purpose of bringing in people that have nothing to do with situations. What's your purpose? What's the purpose of you bringing in people who have absolutely nothing to do with anything? That confuses me. Why jump on a bandwagon, but yet then tell someone else that they're on a bandwagon? That confuses me. Why start throwing rocks at people who's not doing anything to you? That confuses me. Then I start looking at people are like this, that, and then I see that people don't trust each other, but yet you still choose to be surrounded by these people for the main purpose of just having this sense of security, this sense of camaraderie, this sense of belonging, this sense of acceptance, this sense of being part of the cool kids, per se. It doesn't matter how much you try to fill that empty hole, that empty space in your heart, in your soul, in your being, in your mind, in your mentality. You are always something, that it thing that you have never possessed in your life. And you will always be having to chum the water to keep these people around you. You also got to do something more salacious, more vindictive, more deceitful to gain the interest of these people, to keep the interest of these people that you have surrounded yourself with, these sharks per se. And I ask you, is it worth it? Thank you, Tessie Berry. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. But like, I'm definitely over it. Like, I'm over it. And I wish I would just walk away, lower my energy, and lower my vibrational level was not to meet these people where they are. What's up, Sprinkle Baby? How you doing? And what's sad is that I know that you, as the subscribers who want good content, who wants good entertainment, who wants a little bit of mess, not a lot, just a little bit of mess, was not every once in a while. Y'all are over it. Y'all are tired. What's up? Let's get real, baby. How you doing? I know that y'all are tired. Y'all are over it. Y'all are disgusted by it. Y'all are disgusted, as Harley Q says, by it. No one can, well, no sane person, I should say, can sit around and continue. If you really have light within you, if your light really does shine, you don't want to be in this darkness. You don't want to be surrounded by this nonsense. Was not. And what's so funny about this whole thing that's going on right now is that you you don't really realize how many people don't like you guys who are doing this ugliness and evilness. You will be really surprised how many people genuinely don't like you and this behavior that you're doing. So they are willing to help in any way they can in order to make sure that the people that they see some type of light, some type of brightness in, don't allow this darkness to overwhelm them or overtake them. People are pulling away from you guys so rapidly and so quickly that you don't really get it. You don't understand that. You think that because you're surrounded by these other sharks that you're surrounding yourself with, that you're safe. You think that you're surrounded by these other people, well, it's not that you're safe. Just because you have the same mindset and the same way of thinking in this one area, was not. The reality is, would you still befriend these same people in your real life? If I'm honest with myself, I know I won't. I wouldn't. I haven't. I didn't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing all this unnecessary doxing just to gather information from someone was that so you can use at a later date for what reason? When you are out there just throwing shade left and right for no reason, when you're out there inserting yourself into issues that doesn't affect you, doesn't involve you, doesn't affect your personal life, was not for what reason? At one point, you need to just say, "Damn, enough is enough. Let me just stop." Exactly. It's, oh yeah, we did it. So what? And what if I did do it? Is that how you're teaching your children to act? Is that how you're teaching your children to behave and problem solve and be productive citizens of this world? Not this country, not this neighborhood. Your children have watched you. Your children are watching you behave this way. The people that you have raised in your home have watched you act this way, respond this way, problem solve this way. And you wonder why a lot of them are going through what they're going through. The day has definitely been kind. Thank you, Jada LaRue. I'm just like I'm over the nonsense. I'm over the BS. Was not, and I don't mind fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's not the issue. But it has to be worth something. Why am I fighting? And that comes to the time of me asking, why am I being attacked? You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. If someone just hit me in my face, was not, I know why I'm beating your ass. I know why I'm dragging across these streets. But if I don't even know the why of why I'm swinging and banging, slanging and banging, whatnot, it becomes tiring. It becomes obsolete. It becomes ridiculous. But yet I'm still being swung at. So yet I still have to fight without knowing why I'm fighting. Why am I fighting you? See, an adult will say, oh, well, I don't like you because I'm doing this because you hurt my feelings, you hurt my emotions, you um spurn my. But some people need a reason. And I'm one of those people. I need a reason. Why am I still dragging you across these coals? Why every day am I talking bullshit to you or it's not and exposing shit that I shouldn't be exposing, that I don't want to expose? What's up, Shan? How you doing, baby? If you can't come here and say, well, Food Junkie, you done XYZ to me. This is why this all started. It all started when you did XYZ back in this day. That I can understand. Hey Michelle, baby, how you doing? But it's you say it's easy to say stop acknowledging someone was not, stop acknowledging the idiots and the clowns was not. That's easy to say. But the reality is when people starting to attack you for no reason, attacking people that you love for no reason, telling lies on you was not, you can't not ignore that. You have to address that, especially in this arena. In the real world, yeah, you can just walk away and move on. Because what? Who are they gonna tell? One, two, three, maybe four people. But in this arena was not. There are thousands of people who are forming opinions on a day-to-day basis and a minute-by-minute basis was not, without even knowing you, without even meeting you. And these attacks are coming from people who have met you, who have praised you, who have done good things and said good things for you, like that you've shared spaces with. So it's easy to say walk away and move things and leave things alone was not. But the reality is, in this arena right here, you have to defend yourself because all you have is your word. All you have is your actions. All you can't control what someone else thinks of you is not, but you can control the image that people are putting out there about you and protect that image as much as you possibly can. Exactly. I always want, let's get real, baby. You know how we are. We always want to understand the why. Hey, Paula G, baby, how you doing? Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? I'm not Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a flesh and blood human being who wants to understand the why and what's going on. Why am I swinging on you? Why am I beating your ass? Why am I dragging you across these streets? Right. In the real world, Michelle, it's great to walk away and ignore them because we can do that, whatever. Because, like I said, who are they going to tell? Your circle is still your circle within the real world. But in this arena right here, this arena doesn't allow you to walk away. This arena is the format of you to combat and defend and protect yourself and your image and your brand. Because believe it or not, this is all of our brands. This is my brand. And when you're out here saying that I'm on drugs and I'm fucking everything that moves, and yeah, granted, I flirt a lot, yes. But that doesn't mean I'm sleeping with everyone that I flirt with. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So in this arena, you have to defend yourself. You have to protect yourself what's not. And unfortunately, the way of protecting yourself, one of the ways of protecting yourself is by, for me, is exposing my truth, which I don't mind doing was not, but in exposing and talking about my truth, I'm also exposing people for who they are as well. Exactly. Right. And it's like, you know, I'll bring you into this was not, I'll talk to you and I'll pick you up was not, but don't get too Don't get too much shine. Don't outshine me because you know what I'm saying, whatever insecurities I may have based on my upbringing, the case may be, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And it's not me reading and trying to joan and clown someone in this moment, but that's what I see. That's how it feels to me. Hey Paulette Waters, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? That's how it feels to me. It feels like, okay, well, I'll bring you in for whatever reason why I want to bring you in was not, but yet now you're getting too much shine. So let me try to dull your shine. Let me try to hamper your growth, hamper your advancement by saying that you're jealous of me and that you're stalking me. First of all, stop it. We all know no one's stalking you. No one knows, we all know when no one's jealous of you. We all know that no one wants anything that you have. You know what I'm saying? In any way, shape, or form. So what's the real reason? But what's your reason? Why have you attacked me? And from the very beginning, I've been asking this question. Why are you attacking me? Why were you shading me from the very beginning? If that's just your personality was, now that's fine. And let me move away from shade people for no reason. I'm not throwing jabs at you for no reason. I'm not swinging on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I need a reason about why I'm doing what I'm doing. Even only if I understand it. But when I'm doing it, you don't understand that, oh, he's doing it. He said he's doing it for this reason right here. You sit back and think that what you're doing is okay and funny. But the reality is, y'all talk about bringing guns to Vegas. Y'all talk about threatening people in Vegas. Well, it's not. You know how many emails I've received in the past couple of weeks of people saying that they don't want to go there because they don't want that energy around them? But yet I'm the demonic one. I'm the one who is doing stuff and saying stuff and surrounding myself with people who are threatening violence. That has to make sense. Hey, Rowley Roll, how you doing, baby? For real, that's what we're doing right now? You're taking a YouTube situation that doesn't involve you and turning yourself into it and now saying you're going to bring a gun. You know, people get killed with their own guns every day, right? People get shot with their own guns every day, right? People get pistol whipped with their own guns every day, right? It doesn't make sense. That's good, baby. I'm happy you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the reunion as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I can't sit up here and I, like I said, I'm very analytical. I analyze what I've done, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it. Is it a purpose for my life? Was not. But if I'm forced to be in this situation, was not because someone is lying on me, disparaging my name, defaming my character. For what reason? If I'm lying, point out my lie. If I've done something to you, point out what I've done to you. By any means, I'm not a victim at all. So this ain't a victim speech at all. It's just that it's a confusion that I don't understand. Exactly. The Jay LaRue show. I don't speak on you. I don't say anything to you was not, but you're throwing slick subliminals was not. You're having my name in your mouth was not. Saying every time you see me was not. You're rolling your eyes and sucking your teeth. What's all this about? What are you talking about? If you can't, like I told, like in my real life, let me older sister was not love her to death. But her and I don't get along because I don't do the whole manipulation thing very well in my real life. But I love her to death, whatever. Tell me why she's constantly trying to go back and forth and compare what she have to what I have, who she is to who I am. So it's always that as an adult to say, oh, brother, you have done XYZ to me. I don't like this quality. Hey, Miss Parent, how you doing, baby? Fine, I hope. So her and I will always have that tension until she can verbalize what she like and or dislike about who and what I am. When I verbalize myself to her, well, sister, I don't like this right here. I don't like that right here. I don't like this right here. And when you do this, well, it's not, it makes me feel this way. Doing it out of love because I love you. You don't love me if you said that to me. No. I love you because I'm saying this because I do love you. I want you to understand the fact that, you know what I'm saying, these are qualities that I see that has hindered you in your life. And if you want to see a change in your life, you need to make sure that these things that you're doing does not hinder you. And if I see these things in you was not, I'm pretty sure the people that have moved away from you, who don't have to be around you, are seeing the same things. And it's the same thing that I'm experiencing here. Like, if I can say, okay, well, this right here, please respect me, was that I expect and demand respect from everybody that I deal with and I talk to, especially on a personal friendship type of level. And you basically saying, fuck you, I'm doing what I want to do. Was not, no, fuck you. Is going to be my response each and every time. Exactly. If you can't verbalize it, then back up. Period. Put your fingers on, baby. You know, and my thing is all this little subliminal, all this little, like, I don't do the messy stuff. I really don't like it because it confuses me. To me, it's just a stereotypical gay behavior. It's the stereotypical stuff that people expect gay men, gay black men to do, which puts us into a box that I don't belong in. You know what I'm saying? If I can't be a man and verbalize and step up and stand up and say, this is what bothers me about you, and we can talk about it and discuss it and come to some type of resolution and then move on or move past it, the slick shade just for whatever accolades that you think you can get from me was not isn't going to work because it's not going to work out from the beginning. And then combining yourself with people that you know you don't like, that you know that is bad, that you know that have done wrong and that do wrong, also doesn't work for me, especially when I see it and we've talked about it previously. But yet you choose to out me and get closer to them. How does that make sense? That says a lot more about your character and who you are as an individual, opposed to trying to throw something back at me. What's up, Rick? How you doing, baby? That's not going to stick. It's never going to stick when I know that the people that you're surrounding like, but yet you're going to go along just to get along. That says a lot more about your integrity or lack of integrity than it says anything about me. You know, like I said, people watch what's going on in these YouTube streets. And I think that have carved my little niche, as small as it may be, to where I wanted to be seen as someone who has some integrity, someone who has something to say, someone who lives by principles and, you know what I'm saying, does what he wants to do in a way that is not affecting or harmful to anyone else, but will snatch your ass bald if you fuck with me. But I've said that from the very beginning. Exactly. A lot of people care like, and that's not what I am. Like, I think that's why Rick and I kind of, you know what I'm saying, jailed together was not when we met because like he's not catty. He defends himself when he wants to. He's a little messy every once in a while, was not, but hell, who is I'm a little messy every once in a while, you know what I'm saying, when I want to be. But the basis, the foundation of who we are is not that tacky, messy individual. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a little bit more fun. I'm a little bit more outgoing, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? We're still basically the same person. I see myself in him. Hey, Miss Dre, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. It just makes no sense to me that, your foundation is mess. Your foundation is cracked and flawed and yes, that's your foundation. Nothing was ever going to build and sustain if that's your foundation. Hey, Dassy, how you doing, baby? If your foundation is the BS and the mess was not, everything that you build upon that is going to crumble and fall and be BS and mess because that's what your foundation is made up of. My foundation is not made up of that. While there's a little mess seeped in as I'm building and going higher was not, and building higher was not, and building broader, or whatever. But the foundation is still solid. Is integrity, is trust, is treating people with respect. It's being loving to myself, so I can be loving to you guys, respecting myself, so I can be. And my whole foundation is based on leaving this place, leaving this world in a better condition, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, than I have come into it. And if that's not your foundation, and your foundation is full of mess and betrayal and deceit and deflection, everything that you walk into, everything that you do will be that as well. So, yes, while I would drag a motherfucker to the ends of the earth, that's not where I live. That's not what I want to be known as. That's not what it is that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to accomplish that. That's not what I want to be known as. Oh, the person on these two streets that will cuss someone out at any given moment. No, I want to be known as someone who come over here with that, have a good time, have a lighthearted time. We talk about a little bit of mess every once in a while, what's not. But if you stand or do something crazy, what's not, he's going to correct you. He's going to try to do it respectfully initially, and hope you get that hint. But if you don't, he don't mind, you know what I'm saying, tapping that ass, and not the way you want me to. That's a little shade, a little joke out there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something, something, something. Can't be serious all the time. See, that's what I do. I don't mind giving a message, but throwing a little throat. Freudian slip, y'all. Freudian slip. Give you a little throat. But throwing a little joke out there. You know, it makes no sense that certain people, all they do, all they thrive in, all they chaos and turmoil and deceitfulness and deflection. You know, so if you don't understand that, why I like in this moment right now, why I'm like so somber, whatever, it's like I'm over it. Like I'm over it, but I know that it's not over. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to stop, but if you stop, the evilness that has been put out there about you is going to win. So you know that you have to lower yourself next time to meet that evilness again. You know what I'm saying? You know that you have to lower yourself, lower your intellectual level, and lower your vibrational level, was not, to meet the ugliness and darkness that they are. You know what I'm saying? Who has a scheduled planned time to talk shit about somebody? Think about that for a second, y'all. Just think about that. On Sunday night, we're gonna pop. That's entertaining to people. That's fun and funny to people. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss B Town, how you doing? That's funny. Oh, we're gonna have a purge because we got a lot on our mind and on our chest. Okay, well, if you speak about what's on your mind and on your chest when it's on your mind, on your chest initially, you don't need a purge. If you are a genuine natural person, what's bothering you when it's bothering you, you don't wait to build up and then blame it. That's not adulting. If I have a problem with you, I'm gonna speak on my problem with you with you. That makes no sense to me. Like it has to make sense in order for it to be adult and correct. So was it on Tuesday when that was announced? On Sunday we're gonna do that. For real? Okay. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, and whatever's said, whatever's done, the reality is y'all still gonna be you in your same mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and I'm still gonna be me in my same mental, emotional, spiritual condition that I'm in. Period. See, Rick. Rick is crazy. Like I said, I don't even care what it said. Because like I said, all like I've been saying all this time, my truth is so much more entertaining than any lie that anyone can say. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't even scratched the surface of what I know and what I've talked about when I was with them. So you can say what you want to say, but keep it cute. Because thus far, I've been keeping it cute. And for all the subscribers and people who's gonna chime in and you think I can't read and roast you based on the history that we have had together. You over here and me watching you everywhere else. Hey, Red Afro baby, I didn't get the email, Red Afro sweetheart. Did you send it to the right email address, sweetheart? I didn't get the right. I didn't get the email that you said you sent me today. I didn't get it, sweetie. I did not get it. So you think I can't read and roast you based on what I've seen of you walking through these YouTube streets and how you move on these YouTube streets, especially when you was over here heavy. See, that's what I'm saying about you have to constantly lower yourself to meet them where they are. Oh yeah, we're the cream of the crop. Who's the cream of the crop? If you got to do bullshit like this, was that shows you how low you actually are. And it's not me reading or roasting anyone. Was not. It's just me telling the truth. So what I'm saying right now doesn't get the amount of likes that it deserves because I'm not cussing someone out. Okay, I get it. I got it, y'all. I got it. So y'all not gonna like the video because of the truth. See, y'all don't like when people start adulting was not and start living within their power and showing you who they are was not and being who they are. You want them to be the lower vibrational individuals that you are. So therefore, you want people to just act a fool all the time was not and scream and yell and cuss and fuss. If you don't mind, I would appreciate if you guys like this video. There's 80 of you guys in here not liking this video, and all I'm doing is speaking knowledge and speaking truth. This is not a cuss out. This is not a read. This is not a rant. This is not a roast, not a gag. It's just me speaking the truth. You surround yourself with sharks, was not. You're churning the water to keep them around you, was not. Or you're afraid that if you step out on your own, that they're going to attack you. Be an adult. Exactly. Hello. Yeah. Whatever. Like it's just ridiculous. And people that surround themselves in that whole little commune aren't friends with each other. Was not. Either they have stuff on each other. Was not, or either they want something from each other. Was not. It's just crazy. And it's like I don't understand that whole. Let me attach myself to you because I don't feel good about who I am. Let me attach myself to you because I'm not worthy of standing alone. What's up, Denia, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? It just makes no sense to me. It's just not logical to me. It's just not logical. Midtown said, "I have a very small circle. I wish now that it was smaller." The more people you surround yourself with, the more problems there's going to be because you have too many personalities, too many differences. Was not too many chances of people to be jealous, be envious, be whatever the case may be. Was not be insecure about who they are. Wants to see the fact that you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want yes people around me. Was not. I want people that's willing to be like, guess what? You done did this wrong. Was not. Look at it this way right here, and then step back. Give me the choice to change. Give me the choice to make the decision I need to make. Now, don't try to dictate anything to me. Was that because I'm not? I'm saying it's not my life is not dictated based on what you say, what you think. My life is determined based on what I do and how I feel that is going to work best out for me. Ask the question. What's up, baby? What's your question, baby? What's your question? While you're typing, I keep on talking. But yeah, it's like it's just I don't understand. Like I don't get it. I don't comprehend. I can't comprehend stupidity. I can't comprehend someone lowering who they are in order to think they're going to gain something in the long run. Let me borrow the, let me give you this in hopes that in the future, like it's like a friendship on layaway. You know what I'm saying? You pay a little bit now, you pay a little bit then, you pay a little bit this time, you pay a little bit this time with that, and next thing you know, all of a sudden you have a full-fledged friendship in your pocket. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to put things on layaway. I'm not going to put a friendship on layaway. I'm not going to put things like that on layaway. Hey, Only Come on, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I don't say like 1 minute. Like for you, Pam, like that is totally mind blowing. For someone to have invited you into their home to meet their family, to break bread with you on multiple occasions, not just once, not twice, not three times, on multiple occasions, you're in their home having a good time with them and their family. And next thing you know, they're upset because why? You say you're gonna be neutral and you're not gonna take anyone's side. What's up, Tam? How you doing, baby? I know, baby. Be careful though. Be careful. Be careful. Please be careful. Be careful, Pam. We don't want you to be hurt, sweetheart. Be careful. That doesn't make sense to me. Now, let's this question right here. See, Venus, Mars, sweetheart. That question would be logical if you didn't hear what I said at the very beginning of this video. See, now I think that question is starting to look like you're trying to be messy and you're trying to stir the pot and you're trying to say stuff to get a rise out of me, was not. In the real world, that question is perfectly logical. But here in the landscape of YouTube, that question is sounds kind of crazy to me, was not. So if you're watching whatever, you should have heard me say on this landscape was not that we're in. How do I look disgruntled or as a disgruntled ex? No, Tessie, don't block her. Don't block her. Because I want her to answer the question. How does this make me look like a disgruntled ex when all I'm doing is replying to what is being said about me? You call me a stalker. You call me a drug addict. You call me someone who's out there fucking everything that moves. What other response do I have but to defend myself? So if I just let that fly and not defend myself with my truth and with the truth, with evidence and facts, how does that make me look like I'm a disgruntled ex or a disgruntled friend? What's up, crazy baby? How you doing? Venus, talk to me. I'm asking you a question. If I'm being called a cocaine head, a sex crazed maniac who's fucking everything that moves, how does me defending myself make me look like a disgruntled friend or a disgruntled ex in this YouTube landscape? If someone defamed your character, slandered your name, tried to tarnish your brand in this atmosphere, what would you do? How far would you go? Would you just sit back and lay down and let that happen? See, what you don't understand is that this the electronic footprint that we leave in here on YouTube, what you don't understand is that I actually have a real business in the real world. That if the right person looks can be traced back to this digital footprint. And all they need to see is that, oh, yes, he's been accused of doing drugs and said nothing. He's been accused of having sex with various people, strange people in strange lands, and said nothing. Midtown. Right. I'm stalking someone who have been sending sexually suggestive things to me from the very beginning, who sought me out because he heard I flirted with people was not, who has a history himself of sexual deviance. And when I was quiet, what did they end up doing? Lying about something else the next day. Hey Trinity, baby, how you doing? Her life is reckless. Her lifestyle is reckless. She's reckless. Her upbringing is reckless. And I'm not trying to read her was not, but that's just the facts. Her mouth is too reckless. And Sean sitting back there and actually allowing this shit to happen was not. Well, saying, y'all, you know what? It was something between me and Full Drink. Was not everyone else stay out of it. No, but what he does is he sit back and let people fight his own battles. Was not like I said. He's on that little island. Was not chumming the water with red meat for all these sharks around him to fight for him. Thank you, Mary, baby. I appreciate it. I love you too. Exactly right. When you think no, what do I say over here, you guys? Do I not say don't attack certain people? Don't do that. Don't do that. What's not over my subscribers to get into anything? What's not the content? Other content creators that are fighting the same people was not. They have their own issues with those people. See, if you are really watching and understanding what I'm doing and how I move, you understand that I'm not surrounding myself with people or putting people into stuff that they doesn't belong. Like for example, I didn't attack Leo until she mentioned my name. I didn't attack D when she attacked me. I was addressing Sean this whole time until D threw herself into the situation. I don't do that. So don't say talk about what I've done. I understand it's your opinion, but your opinion has to be based in fact and truth. And when you're speaking to me, I need you to talk about what I've done, what you've seen me do. I don't care what everyone else does around me. It has nothing to do with me. I address people who have addressed me. And when you address me was that then we have an issue between you and you and I only. If what I talk about may have little branches here and there, was not have nothing to do with me. But I'm for the most part talking about the issues that I have with an individual person. Who have I outright attacked? Who haven't attacked me first? The people that I'm attacking is the people that I'm defending myself against is Leo, the Lioness Queen, D. Ramsey, and Sean Bradley. Those are the three people that I have um had opinions about and made videos about. Granted, there's a lot of people around that little circle who have been saying shit about me subliminally was not that I've been picking up that I've been recognizing was not, but have not said my name as of yet. So therefore, their names have not been mentioned. So the answer to your question is no, I haven't attacked someone outright. It's not even throwing a talent, it's just stopping. It's just stopping. It's just stopping. When I stopped, they didn't. Yeah, what sub have I drugged into this? I've never done that. Oh, okay, I have right. I haven't done that. I'm saying, but my point is this: like when people want to insert opinions and conversations, was not at some point we need to start thinking, okay, well, who has a history of this? What's the pattern here? Who's doing this? Who's inserting themselves into issues? Was not from the very beginning. Was not. What did I say? I'm neutral. I like everyone. I like everyone. I'm cool with everyone. Was not. And what did I do? I went to everyone's chat, said hello, content creator, hello mods, hello subs, and fell back. Here's showing my support. I've done it to everyone. I did it to Sean, D, Shelly, Deanna, on site, Tracy, everyone that I like and watched. Walked into the chat, hello, how you doing? Da 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 da, and fell back. I don't ever go to someone's chat trying to fight someone else. I have a channel for that if I want to fight someone who pissed me off. So if I see you somewhere else was not, I have the option to ignore you, which I do. See, that's the question you need to ask to some of the people who you don't see things ending. That's, as I said, that's an excellent question. That's a great question. But that question needs to be asked to people that you see not trying to end the conflict, who's constantly throwing little tidbits here and there. Was not. I hate that, right? Crazy. Oh well, that was all last year. That was all last year. That was all last year. You know what I'm saying? Last year was just last month. Let's stop it. Last year was just yesterday. Stop it. No, Tessie. Let her speak. Over here, everyone has a voice, as long as they're being respectful. And she's been respectful so far. Hmm. Hey, Pam and baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I can't say your name, but hey, baby, how you doing? You know who you are. You know you are. I can't say that. I can't pronounce that name. Laruan. Laruan. There you go, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, my thing is, I mean, but it's like I mean, I felt like that was to me. I'm like, dang, like these people are sharks. Well, they're not really sharks. They're like surrounding themselves by sharks. Was not knowing that it's either for protection or they're afraid to get off the island. So at some point, like I said, like I said, I can't be the only person who wants to stop. I can't be the only person who stops swinging, but yet constantly being hit upside my head. As long as you're swinging, that's perfect by me. Move on. Get on with your original content. Get on with your original commentary. But any kind of slick shade, I'm back on that ass like nobody's business. Ooh, have fun going out to eat with your mom. You know, I love me some food, baby, and I love moms. So have fun with that. I love hanging out with my mom. But yeah, it's just that, I can't be the only person in this nonsense that wants to stop this nonsense. See, people are very telling about who they are and what they're about. Right, which is fine, I mean, which is fine. But like I said, once again, that says a lot about them than it says more about than me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, I'm still a fun person. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a fun person. I mean, I think I appreciate that. Is not doing anything. Is not doing anything. The thing is, this is also part of who I am. Was not that battle person, that person that will fight you to the end. That's also part of me. Was not. But that's a side that I choose to put at bay and express the more fun side of who I am, my personality, and me being lighthearted and fun and energy. I am an amalgamation of all those personalities and all those character traits. But what I choose to live in and dwell in and be in most the majority part of my life is not that. But it's very easy for me to tap back into that when I have to make sure that I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? So, hey Nicole, how you doing, baby? I mean, I think as long as I'm being swung at, I will keep swinging. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, I'm just saying, oh, well, because the thing is, who wants to sit there and just keep on getting beat up us now? People thinking that they can just say anything they want to say to you was not. And if I allow this situation to break me down or to break me was not, you know how easy and how much of a target I would be on these YouTube streets if I choose to still be here? People don't think about that stuff like that. People don't think about, okay, well, if I let this person get away with something, well, it's not. The next person is going to go a little bit further and may cause and do something like that affects my real life, which is going to affect their real life, if you know what I mean. Right. Exactly. But right now we're in the situation that we're in. Venus Mars being for you not to like the conflict, you sure got some good luck comebacks. I mean, it's kind of aggressive, baby. See, one thing that you can't do, Venus Mars, is have an opinion. Well, it's not. But when someone have an opinion about someone else, but when someone have an opinion about you, it's not. You go straight to the defensive. See, to me, that's hypocrisy, baby. Because if I'm defending myself and someone's out here attacking me, and you say that you can, and if you feel attacked, was that first thing you do is attack back. Isn't it the same thing that I'm doing, basically? See, and to me, that's where the hypocrisy of this whole situation comes into play. I can do and say whatever I want to do and say, but when someone do and say what they want to do and say to me, I get offended and I want to start swinging and ganging and banging. Hey, Sephora, what's up, baby? Thank you, baby. I appreciate it so much. See, something. See, I can actually sit back and watch what's going on and comment on it in a way that hopefully makes sense to a majority of people. Defending yourself is one thing, but if you want to defend yourself as that, don't tell me how I need to defend myself. If that makes sense. Exactly. I'm just trying to point out to how it looks to me, sweetie, because you're asking me questions was that, which is fine. Someone asked you a question that you didn't like, and you went straight to the defensive. Can you not see how hypocritical that looks to everyone who's watching this chat and who will watch this chat? No, you weren't, but I'm saying you asking me questions like why when is it gonna stop and do it make me look do I feel like look like a disgruntled lover and disgruntled ex? And someone asks you a question based on their opinion, based on what you said, what you've been saying was not, you went straight to the defensive. Is all I'm saying. Not attacking you, sweetheart. Not at all. I think I appreciate the support. I appreciate that you are being respectful in this chat. You know what I'm saying? And your correcting behavior that I'm pointing out to you was not. I appreciate that. I really do. But I want people to think before you have to correct a behavior, think about the behavior that you're going to do. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. I get it, baby. I got it. I got it. You are, but thing is, over here, people are allowed to have an opinion. Like you had, like while you're talking to me, but thing is, like, remember, you guys told someone else earlier today as well on here. I said, talk to me. If someone says something that you don't like was not, you have the choice and the option to ignore them and continue to talk to me and have our conversation continue to move forward. See, just like you asked me, can I ignore what they're doing? Couldn't you have ignored her comment to you as well and continue talking to me? It works both ways. You can't expect me to ignore someone who's out here making videos after videos after videos trying to disparage me and just ignore them when you yourself can't even ignore one comment in this chat. See, I want people to look at things on that level, that critical mindset, that way of thinking logically was not. I understand that, baby. Hey, let's get real. Exactly. I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You understand that, sometimes I said when people are writing and typing stuff was not, words and thoughts and things like that get lost in translation. It really does. Trust me, I know. Right, Myth Ham. Exactly. You know, I get it. Like it's just that I mean, like I don't know, like I said, I think that I'm strange in a way. I think I'm strange. I think that the fact that I'm kind of a little bit too sane makes me crazy because I expect certain things from people. I expect certain because I give certain things, so I expect certain people. I expect people to think a certain way, behave a certain way, move a certain way with that, which probably makes me crazy, I guess, because I don't understand a lot of stuff. When I say that I'm an adult, I try to really live in that space as an adult. I say what I need to say in a respectful way, and hopefully no one gets offended. But if you do, at the same time, I can't control that. You know, I just conscious of what we say, how we say it, and not always pointing big fingers at someone else was not, but realizing that the fingers that was pointing back at us is more, and so we hold a more weight on our shoulders as to ask ourselves, how was I a contributing factor into this situation? What did I do to cause this to happen? How can I do this differently? How can I say this differently? How can I think about this differently in order for me to have a different outcome? It's just me though. Yeah, if they keep on slandering my name and lying on me was not and trying to defame my character was not, I will have no be forced to take legal action. I'm asking you several times to leave me alone. Stop lying on me. If you didn't see me snorting something up my nose, lighting fire to something was not, and smoking it and blowing out smoke was not, injecting the needle into my arm was not, oh, in between my toes. Stop saying stuff like that. That's disparaging because when people were calling you John Gacy, you was offended. My name. You wanted everyone to come against people was that when they called you a pedophile. So stop disparaging my name. That's the hypocrisy I'm talking about. That's the hypocrisy I'm talking about right there. You want everyone to sign petitions, have pitchforks and all kind of stuff to fight for you when your character was defamed, but yet you allow people to come on your platform and defame my character. That's what I'm talking about. The hypocrisy of this bullshit that's going on right now was that what makes me sick. First off, I didn't say that, sweetheart. I said I am a business. I am a business based on me being a fashion designer and a stylist. What you would post on your page and what you would do with your life have no bearing on what the fuck I would do with my life. There are doctors. We watched marriage to medicine ladies was not. Those ladies are doctors and professionals was not. Do you think that behavior that they do on that screen is paramount to what the fuck is going on in their offices? You see them being able to transfer energy from being a ratchet ass individual to being a professional in their offices talking to clients. What the see? What does your opinion about what I said? That your opinion, in my humble opinion. Me working in the fashion industry as a design consultant, as an art director, and all those different things that I do within that community was not had nothing to do with the fact that I posted a side by side of my original idea and an invitation of an idea. So what are you talking about as a professional? Yes, as a professional, I can do what the fuck I want to do when the fuck I want to do it. And your opinion is just that, your opinion, which means I would have a client like you on my roster. Thank God. Because what I do in my personal life does not dictate or affect my professional life, and nor should it, based on some bullshit that they want to concoct here on YouTube. So, what are you saying now? I'm confused. Help me enlighten myself on what you're talking about. Stop being messy, Tessie. Stop being messy, baby. You see how that works? You come over here thinking that you're gonna slick shade me and I won't catch it. See, it's shit like that that get people addressed. It's the little sub comments was not that get people addressed. And that's fine. You have a choice. We all have choices. Did you say the same thing when you went over there to their page? Have you went over to their page and said the same thing you said to me? I'm not posting pictures of someone else sucking their husband's dick. I'm not over there disparaging someone else's name, saying that someone's on drugs. So what are you saying? I'm confused still. So how me and my husband choose to engage sexually affects everything that I do in the world? That's behind closed doors. Right, Sam's overdose. Exactly. You choose to come over here and tell me that what I'm doing on what I've been posting is not fitting of a professional. But yet at the same time, I haven't seen you go over there and tell them the same thing. Did you see me post a picture of his booty hole? Did you see me anywhere, here or Patreon, post a picture of that man's private parts? Huh? See, when you talk out of turn, it doesn't work out for you. You saw it? I posted it. I posted a picture of that man's booty hole. So now you're lying on me as well now. Now you're defaming my character. Now you're slandering my name and reputation and my brand. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. Okay. I just screenshotted that comment from you, lovely K baby. I hope that you realize that I'm building a file against everyone who's defaming my character. Just letting you know that off the rip. I'm screenshotting and saving everything where people are defaming my character. Just letting everyone know that, putting everyone on notice. Everyone who's defaming my character, I'm screenshotting and saving everything. Did I say that? Did I say that? See, comprehension skills is something that people need to understand. I know it is, but comprehension skills is something that people need to understand completely. See, and you can't have conversations with everyone that won't have a conversation with you. Tessie, go to work, baby. Go to work, sweetheart. Y'all, I'm just saying, like you try to have. I know that's a troll, baby. It's like lying, spreading propaganda for what reason? What's the purpose? You feel attacked, baby? You feel attacked? I'll apologize about that, you guys. Let's not attack people over here because we don't do that over here. You feel better now? So if I feel attacked by what you're saying, how you coming at me was not, I should just let that happen, right? I got this text. So if I feel attacked and badgered by what you're saying over here on my page, I should just let that go. And if I'm not the only person who's getting these signals and hints that I'm getting, was not, but other people in my chat is getting the same signals from you or from people, was not, we just let that go. I'm being trolled, I'm being defamed, I'm being lied on, but yet you're sensitive because people are trying to let people know that I don't do that. I didn't do that. That's not what I do. That's not what this is over here. And that's the attack, right, Tax? These people think that they can do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say was not without a response. I don't do call-ins, baby, because I can't control what you say over the phone. I can control what is seen on my page as far as what you type. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people. Is that I like to have a little bit more control over here. Yeah. Than most people like. This is not a free for all. If you want a free for all, I know several platforms that don't mind people just acting a fool and running rampant on their platform. Over here, I don't like that. I like to have a sense of decorum, and I can control what you say over the phone. And it would be rude of me to hang up in your face, which is what I would do if I didn't like what you said. So opposed to me being rude and opposed to me having a free for all over here was not. I choose not to have a call in, and plus I don't want to be accused of copying someone else's idea because without them there'll be no call ins on this side of YouTube. Period. And that was shade. Mm. Well, I was called a liar just now by Lovely on K. You know what I'm saying? Accusing me of posting pictures of people's private parts. So was I just attacked just then? You too, baby. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate the time. Love the conversation. You know see how this work? Like say like this, I'm not gonna go back and forth with people over some nonsense. If you have a platform, whatever you don't like that I said over on my platform, you open up your platform and do your thing. You know, the thing is, I like people to get. I like people to reveal themselves. I like people to show us who they are. So when we do block them, we have a reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? And when people think that they can intellectually challenge me, especially when in the word a world of fisticuffs with words, I may have a little stammer. I may have a little speech impediment. Was not, but the mind works very well. The mind is on point at all times. Very little gets by me. My comprehension skills is off the chain. So you're not going to just say whatever you want to say over here was not and expect me not to respond or expect people over here not to respond. To say what they want to say in a respectful way. But we sneak out slick shade. Hey Lena baby, how you doing, sweetheart? We see the slick shade. We see the um, air of arrogance, even in the words. And they're back. Oh no. Sorry, you're not back. You're not back. Oh Jesus. People like to take time out their day, out their life to just harass people. What's that about? Baby. Baby. These people are just ridiculous to me. Uh-huh. I sure did. I sure did. Right. I like thank you, baby. People are just ridiculous. You do all that for what? Just to harass someone? People are crazy. People are so crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh God, Jesus. Bless them all. Bless them all, baby. Bless them all. Right. Like I'm accused of being on the stuff was not. I'm wondering who else is on the stuff on here. You know, at least mine seem to be recreational, not a habit forming. I'm saying, like, damn, it's a mess. But y'all, yeah, I just come here to say what I said last night, and we don't hear a little bit too long, longer than I want it to be. But yeah, yeah, exactly. I should be shut up and bow down. I should be grateful because no, without him, without them, I'll be nothing. I'll be no one. No one would know who I am. You know, at least that's what I heard in the video. No one will know who I am. You know, that's what I heard in the video. Don't know how true that is. Exactly. Right. Right. So yeah, you know, if you know, if y'all want to see people's booty holes, well, it's not in private parts, well, of content creators, because that's what they said, content creators. You know, go to my Patreon because that's what I'm doing over there, showing pictures of people's private parts. Is that me doing that, or is that other content creators who's doing that? I think I was doing that, but you know, there no, Tessie, that right there will not happen. That I can promise you, because we all can give testimonies. I'm just saying, we all can give testimonies and show and have testimonials. Oh, for real? They did? Okay. Mm, exactly. Not up in here. You ain't gonna create no damn narratives. Mm-mm. I debunk all lies, and tell nothing but the truth. So help me God. Yo, let me get up out of here so I can put on these clothes so I can get ready for work. All right, y'all so silly. Y'all thank y'all so much for being here with that. Tessie, Shantastic, Technical Code. Thank you guys so much for modding on this little short one, whatever, or this all the insightful conversation and commentary. I definitely appreciate that, you guys. As always, if no one told you they love you, know that I love you guys. Don't take everything that is said in its totality. Only take in things that help you be your best person, help be your most positive, strong person that you are meant to be. In regard, eating the meat and spitting out the bones. You know what I'm saying? Only take in what helps you be your best person and discard the rest, you guys. And as always, don't forget to love yourself, love someone else, and respect. Y'all have a great evening. Be safe. Have fun on your plans, whatever plans you may have. And I will talk to you guys later. Out. I will. Thank y'all so much. Peace.